Hello, welcome to another card in my Christmas series 2018. Today's card's going to be a variation of one I did back in 2016 where it's got embedded snowflakes in it, but I did it all over the card in that one, and this one I'm going to just do two snowflakes on the front, so it's going to be quite a clean, simple look. All I need to start off this card is a card base, which I've got 5 by 7 inches. White linen card, and then I've got a card panel that I've cut slightly smaller than that. I'll have the measurements on my blog. The description will be below this video if you're watching it on YouTube. I'll start off by working out where I'm going to put the snowflakes out of this snowflake die set that I've got. So I'm just going to have the big fancier one on the bottom right hand corner, and then I'm just going to use the smallest one, or the second to smallest one, on the top left hand corner. Before I cut out the dies, I'm going to do the sentiment while the cardboard's completely flat. So I'll put the front panel into the MISTI with where I'm going to have the snowflakes cut out, just so that I can work out where I'm going to stamp the sentiment, and then I'll stamp that with VersaFine Onyx Black ink and clear embossing powder, and I'll do that with the MISTI because the linen card can be a little bit bumpy, so I'll just make sure that I can stamp it 2 or 3 times just to get a nice clear stamp. I'm now going to cut out the snowflakes, but I'm going to put a piece of wax paper between the die and the card, because last time I had quite a job getting the pieces out of the die, so this could make it a little bit easier this time. So I'll go ahead and cut those, and then I can take the white part out of the die, but keeping all the little pieces that come out of it, because they're going to go back in onto the card. It's such a beautiful die. It's so nice and lacy done in the white card. So I'll put those aside and use them on another card. I'm going to stick a piece of Stick It paper, which is double-sided sticky paper, onto the back of each of the snowflakes, so that when I come to embed the next snowflake into it, it will stick really nicely. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, cutting the 2 snowflakes out of the gold. This time I don't need to keep the centre bits, just the main snowflakes. Now that I've got the gold snowflakes, I can start putting them back into the card panels. So the little one is really easy, that just goes in like a dream, and I can just rub it over with a bone folder just to make sure it's nice and stuck to the Stick It paper. And then I can do the same with the big snowflake. Now that's just a little bit trickier, although not too bad, because some of the little pieces have moved slightly, so I've just got to make sure that I adjust them back in to fit around the gold snowflake. And then I can go ahead and put all the little pieces back into the gaps. I had to fuss around with a few little bits that just wouldn't sit down and sort of fit together properly, but I got there in the end. Wasn't nearly as bad as the purple one that I did a couple of years ago. I think the gold and the white looks just so stunning and elegant. Look at that lovely shine with the mirror card, it's just beautiful. Now you could stop here and just put the card panel on top of the card base, and that's it. I ended up putting some craft foam between them just to give a little bit of dimension, and then I ended up deciding I'd just put a few flat back white pearls in a sweep sort of in the blank part just to pretty it up, but you could leave it a lot more clean and simple than I have. I fussed around quite a bit with where I was going to have the pearls. I played around, but I think I'm quite happy with what I ended up picking. I've got one of these Nouveau glue pens that I thought I'd give it a go. It looks like it's going to be quite good for doing quite small areas, so it'll be perfect for putting things like pearls and sequins on. I'll leave you looking at some photos of the card and also a video at the end of the previous card that I made with the embedded snowflakes if you're interested. I'll be back soon with another Christmas card to inspire you. Please subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notification button if you'd like to be notified when the next video is coming out. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.